Hi everyone. Today we'll work on the so-called shift-turn rhythm. So in this, I will show you how to separate the lower body shift and the upper body turn. So again, it's a shift-turn rhythm, or in short, Shurn rhythm. And if you replace shift with the step, then it can be also step-turn rhythm. The first one that I'll show you is basically a step-by-step motion. So I will completely separate the shift and turn both ways. So let's start with the comfortable stance width, and then put your arms together here with the palms facing forward. And then try to keep the arms relatively close to the body, so you can form a firm structure here. And then so when you turn, it's mainly the body turn, and then you don't use your arms. But with this, the first is go to this position here, slightly turn the position, and then make sure that your pelvis turns about 45 degrees. So from this position, I will take one step here. So it's a step, and then turn that way. And then with this, now my pelvis is now facing this way. So again, another 45 turn this way. So from this position, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. So again, so we'll separate the whole thing. So again, from a comfortable stance here, they will basically step forward. They go to this position with a 45 degree pelvis turn. And then step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. Again, make sure you have pelvis rotation to about 45 degree position both ways. Okay. And then in this one, you have to be you have to make sure is that you have to separate the step from the following turn. Okay, so when the arm is here, make sure you step first and then turn, instead of going together. So if you are more, pulling style, then it's hard to separate those. But again, go this position here, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. This time, I'll try to walk this way to show you the lateral view. So again, I will start from here with the comfortable stand width here. My arms together with the palms facing forward. From this position, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. The next is a continuous motion. So in this one, in the one Shurn rhythm, I will separate the step and turn, but these Shurn cycles are somewhat overlapped. So in other words, toward the end of the turn, I will initiate this shift. So within the Shurn cycle, you have separated the step and turn, but these Shurn cycles are overlapped. Okay, so it looks like this. So from this position, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. Again. Step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. So the key point here is that after shift and turn, as you turn this way, you're already taking this step. Okay? And then turn this way, take step, and then going. So before the turn is completed, you will initiate the shift motion in the opposite direction. And then also, if you look at the body motion, go here, and then as you turn, initially you will shift it this way, right? This way. But then, as the turn continues, you are initiating this step. But this step has to come from the body moving this way, not from intentional reach out. So by pushing the ground with this leg, you'll be able to move your body this way, and then naturally take the step and swing. And then by pushing the ground with this leg, you will be able to initiate this motion, and then with that, you will take the step going this way here. So again, from this direction, here, from this position, take a step and swing, 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 and then swing. In doing this, the turn has to come from your pelvis turn. And then also for the shift, after you're taking a step, you will actually have to move the pelvis that way, okay? And then turn like this. Then take a step here. You will shift the pelvis this way, and turn, go this way, turn, this way, and turn. Or go here, turn, go here, turn, go here, turn, here, turn, here, turn. So mainly, the shift and turn is coming from the leg action and the pelvis motion. This time, let's use this kettlebell and then do the Shurn rhythm. So from here, turn, swing, swing, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. Again, from this direction here, turn, step, 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 turn. So you can use just the bare hands, the stretched arms, or you can use a kettlebell to provide more weight. And when you use a weight, then your body generally responds better because it requires more work. So your body will start assuming better mechanics. So using kettlebell is a good idea. Now, once you master the rhythm, the next is just standing here, making small steps, and then swinging back and forth. So we're not taking the forward step this time, just taking small steps, and then, from the same position here, then we will continue the rhythm. So with the arms forward here. Again, make sure you don't lift your arm like this. Then you have a lot of room for arm action. But if you keep it close to your body and then sort of form a rigid structure here, okay, then you will have to turn the whole upper body by using the pelvis and the trunk. Okay, so from here, from this position, shift, turn, 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 step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. Or from this position here, from here, step, turn, 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 step, turn. So if imagine we have a metronome here. When the metronome ticks, you have to match the turn motion with the metronome. So for example here, tick, 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 tick. But before that, your lower body has to move early to make sure the turn is matched with the metronome tick. From this position here, tick, 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 tick. So it's the same idea, but when you take the step, then it's a bit easier to separate this. And once you understand the rhythm, then you can just stand here and then make a continuous motion like this. And the same thing goes to the kettlebell swing. So from this position, swing, 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 swing. So tick, 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 let it go. So from here, swing, 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 tick, 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 swing. This time, let's use a club. So the idea is exactly the same. But with the club here, make sure you keep the arms close to your body. So still turn everything with your body turn. And then in doing this, try to feel the motion of the club head. What you need to control is the club head motion. So make sure you pay attention to the club head motion. So while the whole upper body is driven by the lower body, but still the main focus should be the club head motion. And then we'll just use the body to generate the required club head motion. So always when you swing back and forth, try to feel the motion of the club head. And then let's first start with separated motions here. So from here, go from this position, step, swing, 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 step, swing. Or from this direction. So from here, step, swing, 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 step, swing. In doing this, you can have relatively rigid wrist so that you minimize the wrist motion, or you can have more wrist motion. It doesn't matter. But the bottom line is you have to wait until the club motion is matured and then start the opposite motion, okay? Instead of try to force the club motion using your arms. We can make this continuous. So from here, swing, 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 swing. Then from this direction, swing, 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 swing. So it doesn't matter whether you are doing this drill with just the bare hands or using the kettlebell or the club. So the whole idea is step first or shift first and then swing in that direction. And then another shift in the opposite direction and swing. But while the swing is in progress, you can initiate the shift in the other direction. But in order to do that, you really have to push the ground outward so that your body, as the turn goes this way, your body actually starts moving this way, and so that you can easily take the next step like this. And then push and take this step, push and take this step, push and take this step. And then in doing this, basically imagine this cone-shaped tunnel. If you move forward, then it will be a tunnel. If you are stationary, then it's just this space here. But your lower body can move a lot, but the upper body, the head is not moving that much. So you will confine your motion in this space. Of course, the arms will go outside that cone, but so now from the same position, you can also do this. Swing, swing, swing. When you keep the wrist more relatively rigid, then it will be like this. Swing, 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 shift, swing, shift, swing, shift, swing, shift, swing. If you give a little bit of motion here, then swing, 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 swing. But you have to wait until this wrist motion is completed, and then come down here. And then just guide the club head continuously. And then your goal should be this club head motion here. You have to pay attention to the club head motion. So from here, first more rigid wrist. Then you can do this. Shift the swing, 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 step swing, step swing, step swing. Now more wrist motions. Step swing, 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 step swing. So it's the same idea. Okay. One thing you can experiment here with the club is during the swing motion, how much you turn in either direction. I tend to, reduce the turn. So sometimes my arms go high up and then try to bring it down. But when you have enough turn, then you don't have to lift the arm high up. So for example here, when you have enough turn here, enough shoulder turn, then my hands are here and the club is here. But if I don't have enough turn, then I tend to lift the arm up. So this is what happens usually. So when you do this Shurn rhythm practice, then make sure you have enough turn. Okay. So generally, when you have a rigid wrist, then it's a bit easy because you will be able to limit the motion like this. But when you have to, when you use the wrist more, then make sure you have enough turn here. So it comes down here, and then coming down here, instead of going up and then try to drop it. Okay. So again, turn more, turn more, turn more, turn more, turn more, turn more. So let's summarize what we did today. Basically, we practiced the so-called Shurn rhythm, or shift turn, or step turn, and step turn. What's important in this rhythm is that for the same direction, the shift and turn should be separated. Okay, so you have to wait until the step is done and then turn. But the end of this turn is overlapped with the shift in the opposite direction. So essentially, we have Shurn rhythms, Shurn cycles, but these are all overlapped. Okay, so the turn in this direction is overlapped with the shift this way, and then this turn is overlapped with this shift. So at the end of each turn, you will already start the shift in the opposite direction. That's the key. So when you emphasize this, then the whole rhythm, whole swing motion, golf swing motion, will be a shift, twist, turn rhythm. So you have a shift this way, and then turn this direction, and then shift this direction is are overlapped. So turn and shift is tush, and then turn in the downswing direction. So it's a shift, tush, turn, shift, tush, turn. In other words, it's just the two Shurn cycles overlapped. At this point, I'd like to thank Mark Grace, my good friend who is teaching golf in Memphis. He coined these terms, Shurn and shift, tush, turn. And I really like them, so I'm using those now. But again, so when you take the steps, it is important to push the ground outward so that using that push, you can start the shift in the opposite direction. Okay? So the reason why the end of this turn and this shift are overlapped is because by using this shift and then push, and you will be able to initiate the shift in the opposite direction. So it is really important to push outward when you take the steps. Also, again, let's imagine there's a metronome ticking here. And earlier I said you will match your turn motion with the metronome tick. Or I can rephrase it that you will push the ground at the tick. So you will first take a step, and then when the foot lands, then you will be able to push the ground. So as soon as the foot lands on the ground, then you will push. You don't intentionally lower your body, okay? But as you take the step and then push. So you can match your push with the metronome tick. So again, turn, turn, tick, 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 or push, 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 push. So when you push the ground after the step, then the weight-bearing side hip will move up. With that, the pelvis and the shoulder will turn. So essentially, whether you focus on the shoulder turn or you push, the same thing. Thank you.